Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It has been 4 years since I posted my last YouTube video. Actually, it's been 4.5 years. It's been a long time. And anyway, this video is long overdue. This YouTube comeback is long overdue. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a really long time, and yeah, I don't even know how to talk to a camera anymore. I feel so weird making this video. Some of you may remember me, which is just so crazy. Like, there's still a lot of numbers subscribed, like, on my thing. Like, there's still 3,000 accounts subscribed to this channel. I don't know how many people are actually still behind those accounts, but if you're one of them, please leave a comment. I really want to know, like, if you remember me from before. I mean, I look the same, but I probably don't. I definitely don't feel the same, and I have changed a lot. Anyway, this is a really long intro to what is supposed to be a video about my New Year's resolutions and goals, but I just think that this intro, you know, is something that has to be done and has to be said. For anyone who's watching this and is new, welcome. I plan on posting a lot more consistently, and I have a lot of fun adventures coming up that I'll talk about later in the video. And for anyone who's like my friend or whatever that's watching this, hey, kind of a really weird feeling to like just be back into something that like was such a big part of my life, was like my main hobby when I was 16. To try and get back into it now when I'm 22 is just really crazy, but that's okay. That's the way things are. And yeah, I'm just getting super sentimental, and like, I don't know, it's just really funny and weird, but probably no one cares about that. So let's get back into the purpose of this video. The purpose of this video is actually just to be sort of like an introduction to my channel. I just thought it would be weird to post a new video after all this time and not like even address like the fact that I've been gone, and not like not mention that. So yeah, I've been doing university for the past 4 years. I'm almost done. I have 1 semester left, and that's going to be a semester abroad in Australia. So that was really like what motivated me to restart. And I'm wearing my sweatpants, and I'm sitting on this is my $7 thrift store chair that is currently being stored at my dad's house for my apartment. So let's talk about goals and resolutions and all that. Personally, I love watching these kinds of videos, so that's why I thought I would make one too. And it's fun to like record this and then be able to look back on what your goals were and see if you accomplished them or not. Every year I set a long list of New Year's resolutions that range from things. Every year at the top of my list is like, I'm gonna be healthy and I'm gonna get abs this year, and I never do. I also say things like I'm gonna improve my GPA. I had like really high expectations for my GPA. I was like, I'm gonna have like a 3.8. like, that didn't happen. Yeah, I always set like these really long lists, and this year that's not something I wanted to do, because what it did was just like put a lot of pressure on me and essentially just open up so much room for failure and disappointment, which is not a good feeling. So I just want to like 2019 to like be the best version of myself, which sounds so cliche and weird, but that's honestly the truth. Like, so I have set out 5 things that I really want to do for the start of 2019. And a year is a long time, so we're just gonna see where the hell this year takes me. So goal number 1. So one of my goals, my first goal, was to and is to restart my YouTube channel. I've done the preliminary work. I've gone out and I've bought a pretty nice camera. I got my tripod. I've like upgraded softwares on my computer to be able to edit and all that. And the other half of that goal for me is losing the fear and caring about what people think. You know, it's really hard to put yourself out there, and people may be tempted to like make fun of you, like, oh, what does she think she's doing? Oh, she thinks she's a blogger, and like whatever. And it's just not caring about what people think. And I think For me, that's the harder part than like sitting down and filming and editing. All of that is fine and it's fun, but it's the actual uploading and not worrying about what anyone thinks. That's a bit harder. Now, my second goal kind of came to me this morning, and I haven't had a ton of time to reflect on it, but essentially, again, on the radio, someone was talking about health and like long-term health effects, and I've been eating fairly unhealthy lately. Like, I've just been picking up, you know, like, because of Christmas, we've had like a lot of snacks in the house, and I've been eating a lot of cheese, a lot of sugar, and, you know, I just keep telling myself, well, it's the holidays, and like, well, you know, I'm going to start working out again in the new year. And like, but that's just like physical things, right? So that's just thinking like, well, I'm going to work out in 2019, so I'll be able to burn this off. But what the person on the radio was talking about was like the long-term health effects of that. So like, what does it do to your body? What does it do to your metabolism? What does like eating so much sugar do to your eyesight and to your brain? And it can be super, super damaging. And I think like me, I've been like, well, I'm young and I'll just get healthy when I'm older because right now my body can handle it. But like it does have long-term effects. And like I'm 22 now, which is still very, very young. But you know, and you need to think about now what you want to look like when you're 30 and 40 and 50 and etc. Right? You can't wait until you're 50 and you start getting wrinkles to worry about, well, you know, now's the time. The next goal that I have is I want to create a habit and a love of working out. I finally started getting there in 2018 when I discovered how much I loved spin classes. I've always been someone who thrives like under pressure. So if you tell me to like go to the gym, I'm not gonna go. Like, I need to have like an appointment and I need to have someone pushing me. So all these years, you know, I've been like, oh, Zoe, you should go to the gym. And I've just been like unmotivated, putting so much pressure on myself that I need to go to the gym 5 times a week, and honestly just hating it. And then I discovered spin class, and it's amazing. It's exactly the kind of workout that I like. I like that I don't have to pick the playlist. I like that everything is set up and done for me. And this school semester was pretty hard, so like my attendance at spinning did slip, but especially for the month of January, I really want to create a habit of going 4 to 5 times a week, and just like loving it and making it a part of my life and a part of my routine. Just because like I think it's really important, and that kind of ties in with the point that I just made about like long-term health. But yeah, I do think it's really important, and it is something that moving forward I really want to become a part of my routine. To kickstart this, I challenged myself to do 30 spin classes in 30 days, and I'm going to document the whole journey. So by the end of January, you guys will be able to see that video of if there's any transformation and if I actually achieve my goal, which I think I will. Like, honestly, I'm feeling very determined. The next goal that I have is to get my finances in order. Now, I had a student loan for the past 4 years, and in September of 2019, I'm going to be starting my first full-time job. And it's really just, I want to get my finances in order. The whole 4 years of university, money was something that stressed me out immensely. I can't even explain how much. Like, sometimes I would lie awake in bed thinking just to myself, like, I'm so poor, I don't have any money, nothing I have is mine because it's on a loan, feeling guilty about things. And I want to be able to, until I start work, just let go of those feelings of guilt, understand that yes, I have a loan and it's okay, and not feel guilty for buying things for myself, you know, on a loan or with like the money I make from part-time jobs. And then I want to be able to get my finances in order once I start work, making a loan repayment plan, making a savings plan, and just like documenting that, like using Excel, using whatever software I choose. That's really something that's important to me, because moving forward, I don't want to be someone who's always stressed about money. I want to have a positive approach to money and a positive outlook towards it. So that's something that's really important to me. Now, my next goal is not really a goal, but it's a wish, and it's something that I kind of want to manifest, and actually that's another goal I'll talk about in a minute. But anyone who's OG of this channel remembers my obsession with growing my hair out. I would make like folic acid challenge and like I did so many videos about like trying to grow my hair out. And my hair is starting to get quite long. It's down to mid boob length now. But in 2019, I just really want to keep growing it. I want to keep treating my hair nicely, not using too much heat, and just like letting it become healthy. And I know that's not really a goal or a resolution, it's more of like a wish, but you know, you got to speak it into existence. And yeah, that's something I want in 2019. Okay, so my last goal is to become more spiritual and more knowledgeable about things like the law of attraction. It's something that I've started slowly getting into over the past, I would say, 2-3 years. And it's something that like I get like a tingle inside of me when I think about it, because it's something that I really believe in, and I've used a few like manifesting techniques to achieve things for myself that I'm so happy about and so proud about. And I will make some videos about how I manifested those things, but I just really want to read more books about it and understand more and learn more so that I can be more like spiritually in tune and be able to manifest better and also have less self-doubt. So that kind of ties into like having a good mental health for the year, not being so stressed. I spent a lot of time in 2018 being extremely stressed out, extremely sad, and it's not like a fun way to live, it's not a good way to live. So I want to be able to use that to like help me become more of a happy person, and also just like become more happy on my own. But that's one thing I think that can lead to just, more feelings of like contentment, learning how to meditate, like all of that falls into that category for me. And so that's something that I think is really important. Whew. So that was a really hard video for me to film. It was really hard to get everything out that I wanted to get out, and I don't even know if that made any sense. But thank you for watching if you watched it. Like I said at the beginning, please, if you've been around for a long time, leave me a comment down below. I really want to know. And hopefully you guys stay tuned for some new videos that I'm going to be posting. Up until the month of February, I have no more school because I'm leaving for exchange on February 10th. So my plan is to film a ton of videos to get some content back up on this channel, and then I'll be uploading once a week when I go on exchange. So there's going to be some fun travel videos and other stuff like that coming up. So I'm really excited. Thank you again for tuning in, and for anyone who has been here like since my early YouTube days, honestly, thank you. And if you see this video and you want to keep watching my channel, like that means a lot to me. So yeah, that's it. I hope you all have an amazing day. If you have any New Year's goals or resolutions, leave them in the comments. I want to know what they are. And I hope you guys have an amazing 2019. I have such a good feeling about this year. I think it's going to be amazing, and I think you guys are all going to have an amazing year as well. So thank you so much, and I'll talk to you all in my next video. Bye!